All right, so you know that feeling you get right when you're in a conversation in English.
Oh, yeah.
And it could be anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to someone at work about a project,
Mm-hmm.
chatting with your kid's teacher at school,
Uh-huh.
even just in an online class.
Right.
And suddenly it's like your brain is going a million miles an hour,
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
but not in like a good way.
Right.
More like a whirlwind of what am I going to say next?
Totally.
Did I even understand the question?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I'm totally stuck.
Mm.
And then the worry, like, are they even getting what I'm trying to say? Sound familiar?
For sure.
It's like in that moment, the idea of just speaking English easily,
All right.
like thinking on your feet,
Yeah.
responding smoothly,
Mhm.
it can seem like an impossible dream.
It really can feel that way for a lot of people.
Totally. But here's the thing.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be that way.
I love that.
In this deep dive, we're going to explore some really practical strategies that can help you take control
Okay.
of those spontaneous speaking moments.
Well,
And honestly, like really level up your fluency.
I'm excited.
I think you're going to have some light bulb aha moments
Awesome.
where things just click
I love it.
and you feel this boost of confidence.
Amazing.
Of course, we all know just feeling inspired isn't the whole story.
Right.
Practice is key,
Absolutely.
but getting the right techniques down,
Yes.
that's that first step.
For sure.
So what are we digging into today?
I'm ready.
Concrete strategies for mastering spontaneous speaking in English.
Love it.
Our insights for this deep dive come from the YouTube video,
Okay.
Master Spontaneous Speaking, Proven Strategies to Boost English Fluency,
Mm-hmm.
from the Speak Confident English channel,
Got it.
featuring Annemarie.
Okay.
She's an English confidence and fluency coach.
Cool.
Our goal for you today is simple. We
Right.
want to equip you with actionable techniques
Yes.
that you can start using right away to feel more confident and truly fluent in your everyday English conversations.
Fantastic.
Okay, let's jump right into our first strategy.
I'm ready.
And it's a big one.
Okay.
Shifting your listening focus.
Interesting.
Think back to that scenario we started with.
Right.
You're in a conversation.
Yeah.
Someone's talking to you.
Mm.
But inside your head,
Mm.
it's like a pinball machine of anxious questions.
Oh, yeah.
What's coming next?
Yeah.
How am I going to answer?
Right.
What if I mess up?
Ugh, I hate that feeling.
It's like you're hearing the words,
Yeah.
but your brain is so busy
Right.
preparing your response
Totally.
that you're not really absorbing what's being said.
I do that.
You're listening, but you're mostly listening to respond,
Oh, interesting.
not to truly understand.
Okay.
And what's so fascinating about this listening to respond
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
is the effect it has
Okay.
when most of your mental energy
Mm-hmm.
is going towards making your next sentence
Right.
or thinking about what might be hard.
Yeah.
You're not fully present.
Right.
You miss vital information,
Makes sense.
details,
Yeah.
nuances.
Okay.
It's not real listening at all.
Wow.
And this shift is huge
Okay.
because when you're not so worried about your own response,
Yeah.
your brain can actually process what's being said,
Mm-hmm.
the tone,
Right.
the hidden meanings,
Yeah.
even body language.
Okay.
If you're face-to-face,
Interesting.
this deeper understanding
Yeah.
leads to better responses.
That makes sense.
You're not just reacting.
Right.
You're really engaging.
Cool.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So what's the solution to all this inner chaos?
I'm all ears.
It's simple but powerful.
Huh. Okay.
Listen to understand.
I like it.
It means putting all your energy toward getting what the speaker is saying.
Mm-hmm.
What's the context? What are
Yeah.
the details? What are they really asking?
Interesting.
And when you make that shift to really understanding
Okay.
those questions and the anxiety,
Yeah.
they start to fade away.
It makes sense when you put it that way.
And think about it.
Okay.
When you actually get what someone's saying,
Yeah.
responding is so much easier.
For sure.
You have all the info.
Mm-hmm.
You're not guessing,
Right.
trying to fill in the blanks.
Exactly.
In the video, they talk about their fluency school.
Cool.
Students said they felt less anxious,
Interesting.
even in tougher conversations.
Yeah.
And a key reason was
Yeah.
learning to listen
Yeah.
to understand.
That's huge.
So powerful, right?
Yeah.
So how do you actually put this into practice?
All right, let's get practical.
The video gives us two approaches.
Okay.
The first,
Yeah.
which we'll talk more about later,
Got it.
is to just get yourself into English conversations
Makes sense.
as much as possible.
Mm.
But the second one,
Okay.
the one you can start doing like right now,
Awesome.
is to actively quiet those distracting questions.
Oh, I need this.
The what if questions.
Uh-huh.
When You're in a conversation
Yeah.
and they start creeping in,
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
pulling your focus away.
It's the worst.
And this is where a really interesting technique comes in.
Okay.
It's almost like a grounding technique.
Interesting.
The video suggests pressing your feet into the ground.
Really?
I know it sounds a little weird,
Yeah.
but the idea behind it is smart.
Okay.
It's a physical action
Yeah.
that helps your brain refocus.
Interesting.
By feeling that pressure in your feet,
Uh-huh.
you stop that cycle of anxious thoughts
Oh, wow.
and gently guide your focus back to the speaker.
That's so cool.
And their message,
I'm going to try that.
it's like using your body to help your mind.
Right.
That physical sensation,
Yeah.
the pressure in your feet,
Mm-hmm.
it breaks the loop of anxious thoughts,
I can see that.
brings you back to the present moment.
It's like a reset button.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Annemarie even says she uses it herself
No way.
when she's feeling anxious,
Wow.
giving a talk.
That's really helpful.
It's like telling your brain, hey,
Yeah.
we're getting off track.
Right.
Let's refocus.
Yeah.
And as soon as you shift that focus,
Mm-hmm.
that anxiety lessens
Makes sense.
and you're in a much better place to understand and respond.
Cool.
And if we look at the bigger picture,
Okay.
in any conversation,
Yeah.
there's this responsibility
Mm-hmm.
to communicate clearly.
Right.
When you really try to listen and understand,
Uh-huh.
you get insight into what the other person needs from you,
That's a good point.
whether it's one person
Yeah.
or a whole group.
Right.
And because you haven't let those anxious thoughts take over,
Mm-hmm.
you can think more clearly,
Got it.
organize your thoughts,
Yeah.
and express yourself more confidently.
Awesome.
Okay, let's move on to strategy number 2,
All right, I'm ready.
focusing on flow.
Slow.
Now, if you're anything like me,
Mm-hmm.
that inner perfectionist
Oh, yeah.
can really get in the way.
Tell me about it.
You want to get every word perfect,
Right.
the grammar perfect,
Uh-huh.
and you end up tongue-tied,
Ugh.
flustered,
Mm-hmm.
saying nothing at all.
It's so frustrating.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Wanting to say something,
Mm-hmm.
but then getting caught up in making it perfect
Right.
before you even open your mouth.
I do that all the time.
And that's where shifting to flow is so important.
Okay.
Flow, as the video defines it, is the smooth, uninterrupted
Yeah.
progression of ideas and responses.
Interesting.
It's about keeping that communication going,
Makes sense.
moving forward naturally.
I like it.
And when you make flow the priority,
Okay.
instead of this impossible perfection,
Yeah.
it changes how you experience fluency.
Really?
The video reminds us that
Mhm.
fluency
Mhm.
is being able to express yourself
Yeah.
easily
Right.
and articulately, clearly,
Mm.
smoothly,
Yeah.
effectively,
Okay.
with a sense of control.
Got it.
And flow helps you do all of that.
Cool.
They give this great example in the video. Imagine you're chatting with some new parents,
Okay.
and they're talking about this book on raising kids
Mm-hmm.
that you've never even heard of.
Right.
Someone turns to you,
Yeah.
assuming you're part of the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and asks,
Yeah.
oh, didn't you just love that book?
Oh, no.
So option 1,
Okay.
the perfectionist reaction,
Yeah.
might be to just say,
Mhm.
no, I didn't read that book.
Oh, yeah.
And that can lead to this awkward silence.
Right.
Maybe you even feel left out.
It shuts down the conversation.
Totally. But option 2,
Okay.
the flow-focused response,
Mm-hmm.
is totally different.
All right.
You could say something like,
Yeah.
no, I haven't had a chance to read that one yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounds really interesting.
Okay.
Tell me what you found most helpful about it.
I like that.
See how that keeps the conversation going?
Yeah.
You're honest,
Right.
but you're still inviting them to share.
Mm-hmm.
You connect.
Mm-hmm.
You might even learn something new.
That's so smart.
It wasn't about having the perfect comment
Right.
about a book you hadn't read.
Exactly.
It was about keeping the flow going
Yeah.
and finding a way to contribute naturally.
Cool.
So how do we develop this focus on flow?
All right. Give me the steps.
The video gives us 3.
Okay.
Number 1,
Yeah.
keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
This is so basic,
Mm-hmm.
but we often forget it when
Right.
we're learning a new language.
Yeah.
We want to use big words,
Oh, yeah.
complicated grammar,
I'm guilty of that.
but that can actually make things less clear.
Right.
It slows you down,
Mm-hmm.
disrupts the flow.
And it makes you feel more pressure to be perfect.
Exactly.
So just keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Got it.
Communicate your message
Yeah.
in the easiest way possible.
Makes sense.
Step 2,
Okay.
use those little words.
Little words.
But they seem so simple,
Yeah.
but they're powerful.
How so?
They encourage you to add more detail. Keep the conversation moving.
Okay.
Think about our book example.
All right.
Instead of just, no, I haven't read that book, you add,
Yeah.
but it sounds like I should.
Right.
Tell me what you liked most.
That makes such a difference.
It extends your response.
Yeah.
Keeps things flowing.
And it's more natural.
Totally. And step 3.
Number 3.
This one's a game changer.
Okay, I'm ready.
Buy time when you need it.
Buy time.
It means using certain phrases
Uh-huh.
to delay your response a little
Okay.
without stopping the conversation completely
Got it.
or making it awkward.
Right.
They give a great example in the video
All right.
in a business meeting.
Okay.
Someone asks you about a new marketing strategy
Mm-hmm.
and you're not ready to give a full answer.
I've been there.
You could say,
Yeah.
that's a really interesting question.
Okay.
I'm still gathering my thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm.
Could you give me another moment?
Yeah.
And I'll come back to it. See, you're still responding.
Right.
You're not just being silent.
Yeah.
You're acknowledging the question,
Uh-huh.
saying you're thinking about it,
Mhm.
and you'll give a full answer later.
That keeps things moving.
Exactly.
And it gives you time to think.
It buys you time.
I love it.
And native speakers do this all the time.
Really?
All the time.
Good to know.
Okay, on to our third and final strategy.
I'm ready.
This one's all about structure.
Structure.
In more complicated conversations, it can be hard to know what to say
Right.
and in what order.
Uh-huh.
That's where a good framework comes in.
Oh, interesting.
The video gives us this great one.
Okay.
What? So what? Now what?
So what? So what? Now what?
It's so easy to remember.
Yeah.
The what part
Mm.
is where you introduce the main idea,
Okay.
the problem you want to talk about.
Right.
The so what part
Yeah.
is where you explain why it matters.
Why?
Exactly. Why should the listener care?
Got it.
What are the implications? And the now what part
Mm-hmm.
is where you say what should happen next.
The action steps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's a concrete example.
Okay.
I think we should paint the living room blue.
Okay.
That's the what.
The what?
Because it's a calming color and easy on the eyes.
Okay.
That's the so what.
So what?
So maybe we could look at a few different shades of blue
Uh-huh.
and get the kids' input before we decide.
Okay.
That's the now what.
Then what?
See how clear that is.
Yeah, lays it all out.
And using structures like this has so many benefits.
Like what?
They help you stay focused.
Okay.
You don't ramble or
Yeah.
get lost.
Yeah.
They take away the guesswork,
Less anxiety.
less anxiety.
Awesome.
And with practice,
Mhm.
they help you think on your feet,
Oh, that's good.
respond quickly and clearly.
I like it.
And the video gives us 2 more structures.
Really?
The first is point, reason, example.
Point, reasoning, example.
You state your point,
Mm-hmm.
give a reason,
Yeah.
and then give an example.
Okay.
And the second is problem solution.
Problem solution.
You state the problem
Uh-huh.
and then offer a solution.
Simple but effective.
So how do you practice these?
Give me a practice tip.
Pick some English content,
Any content.
anything, a blog post,
Okay.
an article, a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
a TED Talk.
Cool.
And as you're listening or reading,
Yeah.
try to find the what, so what, and now what.
Oh, I see.
Notes if that helps.
Good idea.
Then practice speaking out loud.
Okay.
Summarize what you learned,
Mm-hmm.
why it's important,
So what?
and the key takeaways.
Or now what?
Exactly, using that what, so what, now what structure.
That's a great way to practice.
And if you want more in-depth practice,
Okay.
they have a fluency training program
Cool.
called How to Get the Confidence to Say What You Want.
That sounds really useful.
It's on their website.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay, quick recap.
All right.
3 powerful strategies for mastering spontaneous speaking.
Hit me with
1,
Yeah.
shift your listening focus.
from responding to understanding.
Exactly.
Got it.
2, prioritize flow.
Keep things moving.
Don't get stuck on perfection.
Chance.
And 3, use smart
To
structures
organize your thoughts.
to respond clearly.
Love it.
And like Annemarie says in the video,
Mm-hmm.
inspiration is great,
Yeah.
but it's not enough.
You got to practice.
Practice is key.
Right.
So the next step for you
Yeah.
is to find opportunities to practice these strategies
In real conversations.
in real conversations.
Okay.
The video gives some great suggestions.
Like what?
Enroll in an English course,
Okay.
join an online speaking club.
Cool.
They even mention their own,
Oh, yeah.
My Confident Women community.
Sounds supportive.
Find a language exchange partner.
Mm-hmm.
Work with a private teacher.
Good idea.
Join a book club.
Okay.
Volunteer with an English-speaking organization.
Awesome.
All great ways to practice in a safe environment.
Where you can make mistakes.
Exactly. Mistakes are part of the process.
They really are.
Remember Gergana from the video?
Yeah.
She said fluency school gave her the freedom to express herself.
That's the dream.
That's what it's all about.
For sure.
So here's a final thought for you.
Okay.
Consider how using just one of these strategies
Mm-hmm.
in your next English conversation
Yeah.
could totally change your experience.
Wow.
Maybe you focus on listening to understand,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
you make an effort to keep the flow going,
Yeah.
even if it's not perfect,
Mm-hmm.
or you try using the what, so what, now what structure.
I like that.
It could open up new possibilities
Lovely.
for deeper connection and genuine understanding.
That's beautiful.
And that's what it's all about.
I love that.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It was so insightful.
Until next time, keep practicing and keep flowing.
I will.
Bye for now.